Hello and welcome. We're continuing with the reactions of aldehydes and ketones with nucleophiles, where today we're looking at amines, more specifically NH3, which is ammonia, and primary amines. Primary amines has only one alkyl group connected to nitrogen, and that nitrogen has two hydrogens. So if you react aldehyde or ketone, so in this case a ketone because you have an alkyl group there, with NH3, ammonia, you end up carrying NH3 addition to that carbon. Eventually, this carbonyl oxygen becomes an alcohol, and because ammonia is a neutral nucleophile, so NH2H, you end up losing one hydrogen and you end up adding NH2 as the nucleophile. The next step is this product is not stable, and as you can see, you can lose one of the hydrogens on nitrogen and the OH group. So when you lose that, you actually lose water. So you say minus water. And when you end up losing a hydrogen on this nitrogen and the OH group, you'll end up forming a double bond at this position. So you end up with the product as that, NH. Because we lost one hydrogen from the nitrogen, now we're only left with one H. This product, which has carbon double bond nitrogen, that is called an imine. Next reaction is still a nucleophilic addition of amines, but now we are looking at secondary amine. Secondary amine has two alkyl groups, so two R groups, and then the nitrogen has only one hydrogen. So an example of a secondary amine would be something like that, NH. And you can see we have two alkyl groups, so that's one, and this one here is a second one. As we mentioned before, because this is a neutral nucleophile, you end up losing the hydrogen, so you only add the amine part without the hydrogen. And this carbonyl becomes an alcohol, and then now you end up with the nitrogen, and you lose that hydrogen, so you end up remaining with the two alkyl groups on the nitrogen. The next step is that now we need to lose water. So we're going to lose this OH, but as you can see, the nitrogen doesn't have any hydrogen. So as a result, we'll end up losing a hydrogen on the carbon adjacent. So that carbon adjacent to the OH carbon. So when you end up losing a hydrogen at that position and OH from this carbon, you'll end up with a double bond on this position. So you end up with a double bond here, and we still have the amine connected. So this product, where you have a double bond at this position, this product that has double bond, single bond, and then nitrogen with two alkyl groups is called enamine. And you remember that before we saw this product that has carbon double bond nitrogen is called an imine, and that imine is formed from the reaction with either ammonia or primary amines. But now with secondary amines, you end up forming an enamine. With tertiary amines, so for example, R3N, no reaction. And that's because the nitrogen doesn't have any proton. Thank you. Please support the channel by subscribing.